Welcome, racing fans, to the 5th round of the Assetto Corsa Competizione Sprint Cup at the legendary Imola circuit. You're in for a wild ride today as we witness the continuation of Daniel Bourne's bizarre and captivating saga. As the cars line up on the grid, all eyes are on Bourne's distinctive turquoise Ferrari, starting from a disappointing P14. However, rumours are swirling in the paddock about an unlikely alliance forming between the Ferrari teams. Apparently, they've joined forces in a turf war over secret pizza dough recipes, aiming to assert their Italian dominance both on and off the track. Bourne, known for his unorthodox tactics and reality-bending exploits, seems to be at the center of this culinary conspiracy. The paddock is buzzing with speculation about what tricks he might have up his sleeve this time. As the tension mounts and the engines roar to life, one thing is for certain. With Bourne on the grid, anything is possible. Italian grannies in the grandstands cheer passionately for the Ferraris, waving checkered flags and rolling pins as their secret pizza dough alliance takes flight. Pyrocastix's purple Porsche runs wide at Tamburello, kicking up dust and gravel as he scrambles to regain control and rejoin the race. Oh, Bourne's agitated voice comes through the team radio. Can you believe it, ragazzi? That purple Porsche almost ruined our master plan. Pyrocastix nearly took out the secret pizza oven we've got stashed in the back of the car. If that thing gets damaged, we can say arrivederci to our dreams of dominating this race with the power of our superior pizza dough. Keep a close eye on that guy, and if he tries anything funny again, we might have to unleash the fury of the None on him. Those rolling pins aren't just for show, you know. We've got a culinary legacy to defend here, and we're not about to let some purple Porsche stand in the way of our pizza-fueled victory. Forza Ferrari! Bourne's engineers respond with a mix of laughter and determination, assuring him that they're monitoring the situation closely. Hold on to your pizza boxes, folks, because Bourne is making his move! The turquoise Ferrari is all over the back of Pyrocastix's purple Porsche as they climb the hill towards Variante Alta. Bourne's hunger for success is palpable as he closes the gap, his car dancing through the curves like a pizzaiolo tossing dough. The Porsche head seems to be feeling the heat, its rear end twitching nervously under the pressure of Bourne's relentless pursuit. The None in the stands are on their feet, their aprons fluttering in the breeze. Oh my goodness! Just as Bourne was focusing on his battle with Pyrocastix, disaster nearly struck from behind. Struble, in a daring move, dove down the inside of Cali's car, coming within inches of collecting Bourne's Ferrari in the process. The turquoise Ferrari swerves, Bourne's lightning-quick reflexes saving him from a catastrophic collision. Well, folks, it seems that Bourne's lightning-quick reflexes aren't just an asset on the racetrack. According to the whispers in the paddock, those same sharp instincts come in handy when crafting the perfect pizza dough. Picture this. Bourne, clad in his racing suit and helmet, standing in front of a wooden pizza board. His hands move with a blur, kneading and stretching the dough with the same precision and finesse he demonstrates behind the wheel. Just as he navigates the twists and turns of the track, Bourne's reflexes allow him to anticipate the dough's every move, adapting to its quirks and inconsistencies with masterful ease. Bourne is locked in a tense battle, fighting to break free from his isolation and rejoin his Ferrari teammates. The purple Porsche ahead is the only thing preventing him from forging a powerful alliance and mounting a unified assault on the lead. Bourne hounds Pyrocastix's tail up to the chicane, but the Porsche's defense proves impenetrable. Bourne's engineer comes on the radio with an unorthodox suggestion. Daniel, we've been analyzing the data, and we think we've found a way to get past that Porsche. You know that secret compartment we installed in your seat, the one with the emergency pizza supplies? Well, we've hidden a small, voice-activated pizza launcher in there. Here's the plan. On the next straight, get right up behind Pyrocastix, then shout, "Mamma mia, pizza time!" into your helmet microphone. The launcher will deploy a piping hot extra sticky slice of anchovy and pineapple pizza right onto the Porsche's rear windshield. Oh, Bourne's exasperated voice crackles over the radio. Forget the pizza launcher, ragazzi. We've got bigger problems here. There's a Lexus all over my rear bumper, and it's not looking for a friendly slice to share. If I start messing around with any pizza-related shenanigans, now I'll end up as the meat in a very unappetizing car sandwich. This Lexus is putting the pressure on harder than a hungry customer during the lunchtime rush. I need a plan to shake this guy off my tail. Prano. Otherwise, catching that Porsche goodbye, and our pizza-powered alliance will be nothing more than a half-baked dream. Come on, engineers, give me something I can work with here. And please, no more talk of anchovies and pineapple. I've got enough on my plate as it is. The engineers, taken aback by Bourne's urgent tone, frantically scramble to devise a new strategy to counter the looming Lexus threat. Oh, the engineers huddle together, brainstorming rapidly. Okay, Daniel, new plan. We've been saving this for a moment just like this. You remember those experimental pizza-scented exhaust fumes we were working on? The ones designed to confuse and disorient pursuers? Well, we've loaded a concentrated dose into your exhaust system. On your signal, we'll release the fumes, creating a pungent cloud of pepperoni and garlic behind your car. The Lexus driver won't know what hit them. They'll be so overwhelmed by the mouth-watering aroma, they'll momentarily lose focus, giving you the perfect window to break away. It's like a smoke screen, but tastier. Just give us the code word when you're ready. Let's go with, Mamma Mia! That's a spicy meatball! Once we hear that, we'll activate the pizza fumes, and you'll be free to hunt down that Porsche without any Lexus-shaped distractions. It's a risky move, but desperate times call for delicious measures. We believe in you. Now let's show that Lexus why you never get between an Italian and their pizza. The engineers wait with bated breath, fingers poised over the pizza fume release button, ready to spring into action at Bourne's command. And there it is, folks. The moment Bourne has been waiting for. Pyrocastix's Porsche ran just a little too wide through the Tosa hairpin, and Bourne, ever the opportunist, capitalizes on the mistake with a picture-perfect exit. The turquoise Ferrari is now right on the Porsche's gearbox. Bourne and Pyrocastix clash, paint swapping in a heart-stopping moment of wheel-to-wheel combat. In a heart-stopping moment, Pyrocastix taps Bourne's rear, sending the Ferrari into a wild slide. But Bourne, with superhuman reflexes, catches the slide and completes the overtake. The battle is on as Bourne fights to make it stick. Well, he made that stick like a piece of overcooked spaghetti to the wall. Bourne's voice comes over the radio, a mix of frustration and embarrassment. Mamma Mia! I can't believe it! I had the move done, and then I threw it all away! I'm so sorry, ragazzi! I let you all down, and I let down all the nonne out there who were counting on me. The engineers respond with words of encouragement, trying to keep Bourne's spirits up. Don't worry, Daniel. These things happen. You're still in the race, and there's plenty of time to make up for it. This is certainly an intriguing development. The Ferraris of Vorderhaus, Manga, and Anders have indeed formed a tight line, but they're not alone. Joining them in formation are the McLarens of Wack and Parat, creating an unusual multi-manufacturer alliance. It's almost as if the Ferrari Pizza Dough Pact has expanded its reach, drawing in unexpected allies from across the grid. The sight of these 5 cars, 2 McLarens sandwiched between 3 Ferraris, is enough to make any racing fan do a double take. Could it be that Wack and Parat have been swayed by the irresistible aroma of freshly baked pizza emanating from the Ferrari garages? Have they decided to put aside their manufacturer rivalries in pursuit of a higher goal? The perfect slice! Bourne, never content to follow the pack, seems eager to break free from the Ferrari-McLaren formation. The turquoise Ferrari is now applying serious pressure to his brother Anders' car ahead, seeking to assert his dominance and claim the lead position for himself. The sibling rivalry adds an extra layer of intensity to an already captivating race as Bourne looks to make his move. Oh, Bourne seizes the inside line at the chicane, overtaking with surgical precision in a breathtaking display of skill. Bourne, relentless in his pursuit, closes the gap to Manga with each passing corner. As they approach the braking zone, Bourne makes his move, diving down the inside with a daring overtake that leaves the crowd gasping in disbelief. The pieces of Ferrari's master plan fall into place as Bourne continues his charge through the field. The non in the stands exchange knowing glances. Their faith in the Ferrari pizza Pact unwavering. Bourne's overtakes are not just individual acts of brilliance, but carefully orchestrated moves in a larger game of strategy and deception. The other teams, caught off guard by Ferrari's coordinated efforts, scramble to adapt, but the prancing horse's dominance seems inevitable. Bourne, the maestro at the heart of this symphony of speed, conducts his scarlet steed with a deft touch. Bourne pounces on Vorderhaas' mistake, pulling alongside the blue Ferrari in a heart-stopping moment of wheel-to-wheel combat. Bourne, in a surprising twist, backs off and allows Vorderhaas to maintain the lead. Is this a strategic ploy, conserving his tires for a late race charge? But wait! Bourne, seemingly reinvigorated, closes the gap to Vorderhaas with astonishing speed. The turquoise Ferrari is now glued to the rear wing of its blue counterpart, poised to strike at any moment. Bourne's earlier generosity, it seems, was just a ruse, a calculated move to lull his teammate into a false sense of security. The crowd holds its breath. A disaster strikes. Bourne and Vorderhaas collide, sending the turquoise Ferrari spinning off the track. Bourne's overly aggressive tactics have once again led to trouble, costing him valuable positions and damaging his car. Bourne gathers himself and turns his car around, but the damage is done! Cali streaks past, relegating Bourne to a disheartening P22. The once promising race has turned into a nightmare for the fiery Italian. Bourne's frustrated voice crackles over the team radio. Mamma mia! What a mess! I can't believe this is happening! I had the perfect plan, the perfect strategy, and now it's all falling apart. I let my emotions get the best of me, and now I'm paying the price. Listen, ragazzi, I know I've let you down. I've let the non down, the tifosi, everyone who believed. As we enter the final 2 laps of this incredible race, Bourne finds himself in the unenviable position of P21, a far cry from the lofty heights he occupied just moments ago. The collision with Vorderhaas has taken a heavy toll, both on his car and his aspirations for victory. But if there's one thing we've learned about Daniel Bourne, it's that he never gives up without a fight. And now, as he closes in on his teammate Manga in the distinctive red Ferrari, the stage is set for a thrilling battle between 2 of the sport's most passionate and uncompromising drivers. Will Bourne be able to put his earlier mistakes behind him and mount a last gasp charge through the field? Or will Manga, sensing his teammate's vulnerability, seize the opportunity to assert his own dominance within the Ferrari hierarchy? Manga's voice crackles over the radio, a hint of mischief in his tone. Hey Bourne, check my rear bumper, Fratello. I may have slipped a little something onto it during the last pit stop. The secret pizza dough recipe written in code. Can you read it? Bourne, intrigued by this unexpected development, closes in on Manga's red Ferrari, his eyes straining to decipher the cryptic symbols adorning his teammate's rear. Manga, you sly dog! I can't believe you've been hiding this under our noses the whole time! Okay, let me see. It looks like a series of numbers and letters, but I can't quite make out the pattern. Manga, his voice filled with a mix of excitement and urgency, guides Bourne closer. You're almost there, Fratello. The key is in the spacing. Each gap corresponds to a specific ingredient or technique. It's the culmination of generations of Ferrari culinary wisdom distilled into a single unbreakable code. Bourne, his brow furrowed in concentration, continues to study the enigmatic recipe as the two Ferraris navigate the twists and turns of Imola. I think I'm starting to see it. The first sequence, 314, 159, 26535, 89793, 23846, 26433, 83279, 5028, 841971. That's got to be the ratio of flour to yeast, right? And the next part, ACD, HICMO, QSUWI, XVT, RPNLJ, FB. That must be the order in which we add the secret herbs and spices. Manga, his voice trembling with barely contained elation, confirms Bourne's suspicions. Exactly! You've cracked the code, Fratello! With this knowledge, we can unlock the full potential of the Ferrari Pizza Pact. We'll be unbeatable on the track and in the kitchen. Apologies, folks. In my excitement, I got a bit ahead of myself there. As Bourne and Manga navigate the final corners of this thrilling race, let's take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey that has brought us to this point. From the early laps, where Bourne's audacious overtakes and daring strategies set the tone for the rest of the race, to the heart-stopping moment of contact with Vorderhaas that nearly derailed his chances, this has been a roller coaster ride of emotions and excitement. And let's not forget the stunning revelation of the secret pizza dough recipe coded onto the rear bumper of Manga's Ferrari. As Bourne and Manga round the final corner, their engines roaring in perfect harmony, we can only marvel at the skill, determination, and sheer passion that have brought them to this moment. Win or lose, these two drivers have proven that they are true champions, both on and off the track. And be sure to tune in next week as the Assetto Corsa Competizione Sprint Cup continues, promising even more thrills, spills, and